Good afternoon, everyone. I just filmed a really great Transition Tuesday on my own Facebook account. So now I'm here doing this for you. My name is Nancy Mader, and I am the Director of Transition Services for the Federation for Children with Special Needs, also known as the Link Center. Today we are going to talk about turning 18. So many different things happen when a young person turns 18. When they are a typical student, so many things happen, but when they are on an IEP and have a disability, I think it's a little bit more significant. I don't really remember even thinking about when I turned 18, but I think about it a lot for our young people who have disabilities. So around an IEP, when a young person turns 18, they can sign themselves off of it. They can take total control of their special education services, or you can talk to them about shared decision making around the IEP, or they can delegate the decisions to their parent or their guardian or whoever that they choose. So having that discussion well before they turn 18 is highly recommended, so that you're ready for it and they're ready for it and they're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Like, how are you going to make decisions around school? How are you going to make decisions around, the services that they get and the services that they need to get them through high school? So, they're your best informant in the IEP, so you want them involved, but you also want to be involved because you love them and you want to make sure that the best decisions are being made for them. So well before they turn 18, start talking to them about that milestone. When you turn 18, these things can change with your IEP. So, start talking about how you think you guys should do it together, okay? So we have the Federation. This is what it looks like when you print it out or when you get it online. We have an age and majority brochure that we wrote with the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. It's wonderful. It really lays things out for you simply. It talks about decision making, supported decision making, different things that happen when your young person turns 18. For example, all males, regardless of disability, should register with the Selective Service. If you don't, it could impact your benefits in the future. It could impact their ability to get a job with the federal government. We worked with a family who their young person didn't register and they had gotten a job with the federal government. And when they realized that they hadn't registered with the Selective Service, that young person was nearly denied the job. The Federation helped to work with a state rep to help them navigate that system and correct it so that young person could take that job that they deserved. So please make sure that your young males, regardless of disability, register with the Selective Service. It's super easy. It's online. I will put the link in the comments because it takes 5 minutes and it could make a complete difference in their lives. Also, Transition Housing Authority, I just saw today, I was like, that's pretty lucky that they updated their turning 18 checklist. These kind of things are really great when you have someone who's 16 now. Print out both of these, look them over and see what things you can start doing now or start thinking about now to get yourself ready for this, because everything shouldn't change when they turn 18 or when they graduate from high school. You can start thinking about and preparing some of these things so that it's not such a shock to the system. So thinking about whether they want to live on their own at some point in their lives. Maybe they're not going to be ready until they're 25, and you're not sure what kind of employment that they'll have. So getting them on a Section 8 housing list. They might get off that list when they're 25, 26, 27, and they might be ready to live on their own and have some financial security where they can do that. They might, their job might be in the city where they don't want to commute a long way. So if they can get on a Section 8 housing list and get a place to live closer to where they're working or going to school or whatever it is, so getting them on that list, applying for Social Security and Mass Health, those are things that change at 18. Looking at whatever services that they can get, talking about healthcare transition with them. Some doctors don't see young people over a certain age. So thinking about changing healthcare to adult physician with adult services might make life easier, might just be a change that you need to talk to your young person about. But anyway, these lists, this brochure are really easy ways to start thinking about these things. So again, just planting the seed in your heads, start thinking about these things. Also, we learned about school closure today for the rest of the year. So I want to remind everybody that the Federation is open. We are here to answer questions for you. We are working really hard to put trainings and workshops together for you to help you navigate all of these things. Go to our website, fcsn.org. You can locate those trainings. Also, the Link Center, in partnership with MassPAC, just put out a 4-part series on basic rights in transition planning. We tried to cut it up so you could listen to it while you're doing your dishes, or in the evening when you have 20 to 35 spare minutes and you want to learn about special education transition. You can find that on our YouTube page, which you can link to through our website. It's also posted on our Facebook page. But please reach out to us. Our call center is open. I am here. If you have transition questions, shoot me an email. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And we're here for you, and we're thinking of all of you. So please stay in touch. Thanks so much, everyone. Enjoy your day.